Hey everyone, Adam Nitti back with you again today, this time to talk about your phrasing. And phrasing is something that has to do with how you play the notes that you play. So if you've ever heard anyone refer to articulation, phrasing, any terms like that that describe how you play, the nuances of how you play, I wanted to talk a little about that today and also share with you what I think are the three basic elements of phrasing. The first one is dynamics, and dynamics have to do with how loud or how soft you are playing. The second one is the duration of the notes that you play. So in other words, how short or how long the notes are. And then the third one is going to be the actual timing of the notes. Whether you put the notes exactly perfectly in time or a little bit behind or a little bit ahead. And so I'm going to show you a simple exercise that you can do. I'm going to use just a simple 8-bar phrase, the very simple bass line. And I'm going to demonstrate how to vary those different elements. So what I'm going to do first is just show you this bass line that I'm going to use. And this is just a simple 2-measure bass line. I'm just going to count it off and play it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm just going to keep repeating that for 8 measures. So in this first exercise, the goal is to begin with very, very, very soft dynamics for the first half. And then the back half, we want to get louder and louder and louder. So this is an exercise in controlling a varying volume. And so with this particular demonstration, I'm going to go from soft to loud, but of course you can change this up any way you like. You can start loud and go soft. You can go loud, soft, while you're playing through the line. I just want to get you familiar with how you can vary this. So here's an example of how that might sound. Now, let's play with the duration of the notes. Duration of the notes is how long or how short they are. The shorter the notes you play, the more space you have in between them. And you need to think about space not just as rest where you do nothing, but instead you need to think about space as being part of the music. So a good way to think about this is to imagine yourself actually playing space, as opposed to just letting space go. And when you think about it that way, then you put it on an even keel with the notes themselves. Here's an example where I'm going to start with very, very short notes. I'm going to make the notes longer over the 8-bar phrase. I'm going to take the same bass line, do the same thing again. Again, you can vary this any way you want. Here is short to long. Now. A little bit longer. Now no gaps. Now I'm going to demonstrate changing the time feel. Now for some of you this may be kind of a new concept, but this is the idea that we are taking our pulse, and wherever the pulse is of the music, we're going to move our playing just a little bit rearward or a little bit forward based on the feel we're trying to get. So if you've ever heard the terms before, playing behind the beat or playing on top of the beat or playing in perfect time or absolute time, that's what this refers to. I'm going to be playing different examples of the placement of the timing. So I'm going to start off playing behind the beat. I'm going to end up playing really on top of the beat. Here we go. I'm going to play on top. Hopefully you heard the difference. If you didn't quite tell the difference, rewind and listen again, and just listen closely to how the bass specifically relates to the drums in terms of timing. So there you go. There's 3 basic phrasing elements exercises you can work on your own. I hope you enjoy working on them, and we'll see you in the next video.